The Biden administration is asking 6 humanitarian groups to choose which asylum seekers should be allowed into the U.S. Those groups will determine who is most vulnerable out of those who are waiting currently in Mexico. So far, nearly 800 asylum seekers have been allowed into the U.S. since May 3rd. News Nation correspondent Marky Martin joins us live tonight in Dallas with an update.
Yeah, Marnie, this was a big report to drop this morning. Those new details released by the Associated Press, and they show that the Biden administration has quietly tapped that handful of humanitarian groups to decide which asylum seekers get to stay and who's got to go. According to a Friday morning AP exclusive, the White House has tasked 6 global humanitarian organizations with deciding which migrants can remain in the United States to wait out asylum cases. This as an influx of people cross the U.S.-Mexico border, and the government faces mounting pressure to lift federal pandemic-related powers that block them from seeking asylum. U.S. border authorities encountered almost 180,000 migrants in April alone, a 20-year high.
¿De dónde eres?
Guatemala. This man, detained by Texas Border Patrol agents, says this is the 5th time being apprehended and deported back home to Guatemala. And this migrant shelter on the west side of Tijuana, now home to those who have been expelled from the United States.
Open your hearts. Open your doors so we can come in. Most of us are hardworking people.
It's migrants like these whose cases will now be evaluated by these 6 groups. Full criteria has not been disclosed, but special consideration likely being given to those in life-threatening situations and those in need of medical care. In a statement to News Nation, a Homeland Security spokesperson said, quote, "As the United States continues to enforce the CDC order under its Title 42 Public Health Authority, we are working to streamline a system for identifying and lawfully processing particularly vulnerable individuals who warrant humanitarian exceptions under the order." The White House aims to admit up to 250 asylum seekers per day. Nearly 800 have been let in since May 3rd. Those involved admit there is already more demand than they can meet. And another big piece of news that broke this week, Texas Governor Greg Abbott making an appearance on Fox News, where he told the network that pretty soon he'd be enforcing a law in which he would start arresting everybody who crossed the border, charging them with aggravated trespass, promising they could spend up to a full year in jail, as well as more actions he'd be announcing sometime next week.